back with you. Yeah, I gotta be whispering. It is 2 a.m. Yes, I'm back with another live stream. Thanks for joining me for this one. I had to jump on, guys, for one last one for the night. I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, we're in the dark. Look at this, guys. We're in the dark. We have the iMac 2009. You know the deal here, guys. Before we get started on the crimes or on the reviews, anything we rant about, real. I've been demonetized for 4 years on this channel. If you want to help me keep streaming, want to help me creating content, get better and better, please, you want to contribute and support me to be successful, just donate to my Cash App. Rings True. The link is on the channel page. Rings True with the Z. You'll know me by my logo. You know it's me. Thank you so much for any support. Let's get right into it then, as we do as always. That opening is always first. And now, Paul and Sarah Skiba and Lorenzo Chivers. Crime scene photos. We do have the photos, of the crime scene. That's what we're going to call it. That's what I'm calling it. That's what the police are calling it. So we're going to go in on this crime scene. It's going to be very different, this one, guys. The reason is the real reviewer is looking up cases. I want to tell you guys how I find some of these cases. Sometimes, let me get a drink, guys. I'm really trying to bring different viewers in all different time zones into this channel, all right, into these videos. I'm trying to get everybody in here, guys, so that's why I'm streaming as much as I can. I'm very interested in these crimes. So I have the trusted pen and piece of paper. I have the vape, and that's what we're doing. We have all the tools we need here, guys, to succeed and find out what's happening here. So this is going to be the disappearance of Paul Sarah Skiba. Paul's the father. He has a daughter, and there's Lorenzo Chivers, a work person, I guess, hired to work. I had to get on this stream, guys, because how I pick these videos, not how I pick them, but some of them, I will do a search for, like, missing unsolved cases or disappearances, and I'll choose a year, like 1996 or just a random year. I'm tuning to the 90s now because there's less technology, and we can do more footwork and legwork and do a lot more with these 1990 to 2000 cases. Yeah, we can. So that's why and this one came up. I have a theory on this. To me, it's not even a theory. It's going to be an answer to the crime scene. And we have the crime scene photos. Let me give you see the people here, but I'm going to give you Wiki. Wiki's up now. So let's take a look, though. I just want to give you what I'm looking at. It's going to be Paul Skiba and his daughter at the time, and Lorenzo Chivers. They're all missing, all three of them. Thanks for the like. Thank you. Already, huh? Let's go. Thank you so much. Appreciate the like. Thank you so much for coming in and liking. So all three are missing. Really appreciate any support, guys. I've been demonetized for a long time, so thank you for any support. They've been missing for, what's what year here? So 27 years they've been missing, for 1999, guys. 1999. February 7th, okay? I want you to keep these faces in mind. We do have the crime scene. I'll flash over to it. Now, the crime scene is going to be unique, guys. It's going to be a truck. Yeah, a moving truck. This is where the supposed crime is going to take place. And I'm going to take you through it because we're going to go through Wiki and what they have and what the guy says. Look at this aerial. I'm on, guess what I'm on? I'm on Google Earth. See this? This is where they found the truck back then. I think it's in the picture. But look, I'm on Google Earth, and I'm there now in real time. 2026, we're there, right? This would be the same lot. Do you see it? You kind of see, right? The shot, just from a different aerial angle, because now we have satellite. So, right now, guys, we're going through this because I got it. I think I already got it. Because you know what? I already got it. It was very quick on this one. I'm going to explain. So I had to jump on. I had to put this on record while I remember it and while I have it fresh in my mind, guys. I am basically a profiler. The real reviewer is a fucking criminal profiler. And he's giving you things that you shouldn't know. So I'm getting up, I'm standing up, and we're getting to it. Okay, it's dark. I have the lights off. I want to set the mood. It's 2:25 in the a.m. I have my two children. One of them's sleeping, one of them's not. Don't ask me why. But yeah, they want to stay up on a Saturday or Friday night, and you're up with the Real Red Reviewer guys. DA says suspect in the top left looks like the channel host. No, he's not a suspect, but you have the wrong direction. But you're going in the right direction, DA. Yeah, thanks for coming in, DA. I appreciate that. You are right on it, kind of, though. But these are the victims, supposedly. But DA, you were kind of on that. We're going to get to this, who really is the victims in this case, right? And who is the perpetrator. Thank you for the 2 likes. DA says, okay, yeah, DA, you're good, man. I like you. Thanks for coming in, DA. I appreciate your time tonight. Jocelyn Palmer, what's up, Jocelyn? Hey, Jocelyn. Not much, Jocelyn Palmer. We are in here basically just shooting the fucking breeze through the palm trees, Jocelyn. And we're talking about this disappearance of Paul and Sarah Skiba and Lorenzo Chivers. Hey now from Boston. Hey now, DA. What's up? Hey now. Yes, I loved it. Thank you, DA. Hey now from Boston. Yes, we are both up north. Hey now from New York. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I do plan on being global, right? Worldwide at some point. So I don't want any permanent address. Thank you, DA. That's so cool from Boston. Yes, represent. Jocelyn Palmer, hi. Yes, we're talking about the disappearance here. And I have, if you check my channel, check some of the channel, check the background. The Real Reviewer is going to rant, review, and review these cases. And we're going to see things that we should be seeing, right? Read between the lines, okay? We're going to find out what this is all about together with the same tools we have. Basically, I'm on Wikipedia here. We are over the top on Google Earth at the crime scene location where this moving truck is found. Paul Skiba here is going to own, this is his daughter, Sarah Skiba, and this is a co-worker they're hired on to work that day, February 7th, 1999. He has his daughter and everything, and they're going to go to work. And it's the work truck I showed you. And I will show you it again if needed, but there is going to be bullet holes. 2-story. Hey, 2-story, 1982. Hope you're doing well. This is the case of, yeah, Paul Skiba and Sarah Skiba and Lorenzo Chivers. They are disappeared and missing since February 7th of 1999. The only thing is found, guys, is this truck, this moving truck with bullet holes in it and blood. Lots of blood. But guys, here is the thing. As always here at the Real Rent Reviewer channel, the crime scene is going to be hugely important in telling us the story of this crime and what happened, to whom, how, when, all this shit. We're going through it. I got it. I think I got it. Did you have it? DA was kind of on it. I think we have this story a little more than what they're giving us. Let's go to the wiki. So basically, let me just sum up the profile for you, because there is a little, there's a little bit here to get you started, but I kind of got you started, right? So Paul Skiba owns the moving business. It's called Tough Movers, and I showed you on Google Earth where that was and where it still kind of lies today. Just a different business, but it's a beautiful matchup from the 1999 shot, because this truck is going to be found right there, guys, in the parking lot. So this perpetrator is going to park the truck right back where it belongs, but not the same way, because they're novice. All right, because I'm going to flip the switch here, okay? Because they're novice at driving. See? So their strength isn't driving. Come on, guys, we're putting this all together real quick, all right? I try to fly on here. So listen, I have way more. Thanks for the 2 likes. Thank you for the 2 likes. Let's go. We got to get up there in the algorithm. We got to tell YouTube. They've been monetizing me for 4 years, guys. Come on. Thank you for the support. I love it. Got to come back, right? We got to keep going. So there's more, everyone. There's more to solve. But 2-story, I want to thank you, Jocelyn Palmer, DA, everybody else, too, the likes. Thank you so much for your time tonight. I know time is precious. Look at this shit. We can't get it back once it's fucking gone. But sometimes it's even taken from us. So on the day they went missing, guys, so put in perspective, Sarah here is going to be, how old is she going to be here? I don't know. They're not saying outright. They're saying when they're fucking born, and there's no death date, because they didn't find a body for either one of them. None of them are found. None of them are heard. Thanks for the 3 likes. I'm always watching, guys. I am a fucking Hawkeye. That's right. You know I'm watching every little move, every little twitch and Twitter. Thank you so much for the 3 likes. I'm trying to watch everything. So we have to. On the next day, okay. So anyways, let's set it up. What is she, like 8 or 9 years old, 10 years old? I don't know. It's whatever it may be. Well, she's gonna be 10 years old. Yeah, she's gonna be 10 years old, right on the money. What do you know? You just go by eyesight. Yeah, I weigh shit by eye. I do it by eye. You got to do it by fucking eye. So Chivers here, 20s or whatever, 25, young man, and you're gonna have Mr. Skiba here, who was born in 60, so he disappears in 99. He's gonna be almost 40, and Chivers is gonna be half that, right? So, but he owns the business, Paul Skiba, and this is just his co-worker, Mr. Chivers, and this is his daughter, and she's taking him along this day for the move. He's hanging out. She's hanging out with Dad. And apparently that's going to be the setup, okay? So on the day that they went missing, this is off Wikipedia, Sarah accompanied her father, Paul, who owned the Tough Movers Company in Westminster, on a job along with his employee, Chivers. The three were last seen in Morrison that evening. Sarah was reported missing by her mother after Paul failed to return home from her weekend visitation. At this time, it was discovered that Paul and Chivers were also missing a moving truck. You saw the truck, here it is. Located at the Tough Movers lot, I showed you the lot, was subsequently discovered with bullet holes in its side. Now I want you to, this is where it's gonna all solve it real quick. Blood evidence, as well as a portion of human scalp, that is brain matter. The Indians, I'm sure you went to school, right? And they say, hey, they used to scalp people and shit, and you read it in a book, right? I don't think they really used to. They kind of showed a picture, I think. I don't know when I went to school, but I was like, damn. I really didn't understand the capacity for scalp, I think, until I saw, it might have been like Dances with Wolves or some shit. There's some fucking Indian movie. They scalp the shit out. But anyways, blowing your fucking wig back, all right? Blowing your damn wig back. Literally blowing your wig off. Yeah, your human scalp is near the windshield, and a metal extension ramp for the truck was also missing from the lot. All right, guys, the metal extension is creepy to me for some reason. When I read that line there, a metal extension ramp for the truck was also missing from the lot. Moving things, moving. I hate that. It's a moving company. They're moving shit, but something's missing to move. But listen real quick. I don't know why that bothers me. And I don't why. I think it's always relevant, but everything is relevant. But that's just fucking wow. That was a little creepy. So the disappearance of the Skibas and Chivers received national attention, and were profiled on the Montel and Williams show, America's Most Wanted, by journalist Nancy Grace in 2016. Their names were included on a list of missing persons as part of the Colorado Senate bill petitioning for a statewide Missing Persons Day, which was signed into law on February 5th of that year. As of 2026, that is this year. We are going on some years. The whereabouts of the Skibas and Chivers are still unknown. No. Stop. No. Negative. No. Because guess what, everybody? You just found the Real Rant Reviewer channel. And you found me at 2:30 a.m. I'm in my fucking rented fucking stupid small house. Not even a house. It's an apartment. On my iMac 2009 on a wiki. And I'm going to tell you. Wait, what was that? What did they say to you? Wait, they said that, hold on. It's unknown, their whereabouts. No, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you exactly where they are on Earth using Google Earth. I really can't do that. Possibly I could, to two of them. But I will tell you where the whereabouts, if they're still on Earth or whatever. You know what I mean? Thanks for the 4 likes. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Always watching the likes. I'm watching that. Thank you. Anything you do, I appreciate all the support you do for the Real Rant Reviewer. He really does. His family thanks you. I thank you. I'll thank you by name. I don't mind at all. It's taking time to do that. So, as of 2026, the whereabouts of the Skibas and Chivers are still unknown, though law enforcement suspects foul play in their disappearances. Keep that all in mind. They do suspect foul play. We're going to see why. And their case has been officially reclassified as a homicide investigation. There's Paul. All right, there's background here on Paul and Sarah Skiba. Guys, we're not going to do there's going to be, it's a short paragraph, and I can read that within, 10 seconds, but we're not going to fucking do that. All right? Because what we're going to do here is not skew. Not even skew, but this is not, won't skew anything. But it's just, Lorenzo is short as well. He is going to be, I want to read his, though. I want to read Lorenzo Chivers' bio. And it's not for anything that's going to come up. It's actually for the potential to give him credibility, like more weight. So Lorenzo Deshawn Chivers was born November 5th of 1962. I'm sorry, guys. There's something wrong with my mouth here on the side. I have something. It's bothering me all of a sudden. Yeah, it hurts. At the time of his disappearance, Chivers had a 15-year-old son and a 12-year-old daughter, and he was separated from his wife. But they had discussed reconciliation. Excuse me. Chivers had met Paul Skiba through Donovan, who had been a roommate with Chivers' sister. So this Donovan person, Teresa Donovan, is going to be an on-again, off-again girlfriend of Paul Skiba. Okay? Oh, this is all coming together. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Not one of these. Oh, no. I should have read his bio then. Paul's. Who the fuck? This Teresa Donovan, guys. So Paul Carol Skiba was born February 23rd, 1960, July 27, 1990. Michelle Russell and Paul Skiba's daughter, Sarah Ariel Skiba, was born. Paul and Michelle were divorced. Paul was the owner of Tough Movers, a local moving company in the Westminster area. So he's worth more dead than alive. He's owned his own business. He's in the middle of a custody battle, we're going to learn. Fucking doodle dandy. Paul was the owner of Tough Movers, a local moving company in the Westminster area, and shared custody of Sarah. Custody agreement allowed Sarah to spend every other weekend with her father. At the time of Paul's disappearance, he was living with Teresa Donovan, an on-again, off-again girlfriend who had recently given birth to a baby boy. Was it his? I think there's going to be some questions about that, y'all. I don't like this shit. But Chow Chivers comes into this equation and meets Paul Skiba. He's actually introduced by Teresa Donovan. Fucking Paul Skiba's on and girlfriend that was pregnant and gave birth to a baby boy. Apparently going to be his. Yeah. Circumstances around the disappearance. Paul had told friends the week before his disappearance that he questioned if he had actually fathered Donovan's child, and said he would often come home from work to find Donovan still in bed and or partying next door with a neighbor, leaving Sarah to take care of the baby. Paul also mentioned his plans to kick Donovan out of his home and sue for full custody should a paternity test prove that the child was his. Sarah spent the weekend of February 5th, 1999 with her father, Paul Carol Skiba, at his home in Thornton, Colorado. Now, the disappearance, that'd be the last night that, yes, I do believe that'd be the last night that the father and daughter would spend together without fear. Alive, without fear. In the next few hours, we're going to find out what's going to become of them. So we do know what became of them, but the police can't give what they do know. I have it here for you, though. Things only the killer would know, guys. That is what I do. At the Real Web Reviewer channel, I am a fucking profile. I put you in the crime, and in the killer's mind, and in the victims. Here we go. On Sunday, February 7, 1999, Paul's mother, Sharon, received a phone call from Donovan claiming that Paul didn't return home from the day from work from a job he scheduled with his employee, Mr. Chivers, and co-worker, Lorenzo Deshawn Chivers. Sarah accompanied both on a job in Westminster that evening. So Sarah, she's there too, departing the Tough Movers store, located at 72nd Avenue. You know why you killed the daughter too? That's what I was thinking, guys. Thanks for the 5 likes. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You know why you killed the daughter too? Because she's going to inherit it. See? I got it. So she's going to inherit. I wondered why you kill your own daughter. Like, why would you do that? You know, the only motivation to do that, to kill your own family, everyone, is what? What? Tell me. You know exactly what. I'm doing it now. I'm writing the signs. Do you know what signs I'm writing? Money signs. Money signs. He owns his own business. There's money in that. There's probably a life insurance. There's something that gets the business. I was wondering why you set it up, though, to kill the girl as well. Your own daughter. Maybe it's not her daughter. No, it's not her daughter. Fucking ain't right. Son of a bitch. She has a new baby boy. I don't know if it's... We're going to find out who I think the shooter is and who I know the shooter is. And only things the killer would know. That's what I'm telling you, because I shouldn't know these things. I don't like being the Real Ram Reviewer sometimes, everyone. I don't like not being able to sleep. because these ideas, these thoughts are in my head, these feelings, and it's very easy to pick this shit up, and I don't know why. So, well, I do know why. I've been training for this all my life. Listen, you're gonna inherit the money. The girlfriend, okay, is now know. She already knows that Paul's gonna break up with her, full custody. Full custody of what? Because Teresa Donovan is an on-again girlfriend. It's not the mother of Sarah, biological. So Teresa has no connection, no feelings to Sarah. She hates Paul. She's gonna take over. She wants that business. She wants the money. She wants to inherit whatever he has, life insurance, the business. Take them both out. All right, good setup, good shit here. Yeah. You gotta give hats off because she stonewalled these cops for fucking how many fucking years over here, y'all? 25, a long time. Been a long fucking time. Chivers is doing his thing. I'm gonna tell you exactly. And that's a possibility, guys. We're not doing definites here. We don't do definites because there's no hard. I don't have the further evidence that they have, the cops, to affirm my theories. And only until it comes out later will it affirm what I said later on. So time will tell, and I don't mind waiting. But the problem is, if I had more, I'd tell you more. But I'm telling you things that they know, that only the killer and someone that was there would know, and that would be the only killer person left alive. Possibly too, because I think Donovan here, Teresa Donovan, yeah, is a part of this. So on Sunday, February 7, 1999, Paul's mother, Sharon, received a phone call from Donovan. She initiates right away, claiming that Paul did not return home that day from a job he scheduled with his employee and co-worker, Lorenzo Chivers. Sarah accompanied both on a job in Westminster. She did. She was there. She puts herself there. She puts herself as the last person to see Lorenzo Chivers, Paul Skiba, and Sarah Skiba alive. Yes? But I'm going to tell you what else. There's more to this story. What a fucking story, huh? I thought when I'm looking at this, guys, it was going to be cut and dry. I really thought I had it pegged. But there's so much more here to see and to know. So you don't want to jump the gun, right? We want to rant this out. We want to real rant it out until I'm satisfied, right? Until we're satisfied. 22 minutes only, and I got a 74% charge. It is 2:45, going on 2:42. Going on 2:45 in the AM. Holy shkamoli. So, Sarah is the last to see them alive, accompanied by both on a job. She accompanied both on a job in Westminster that evening, departing the Tough Movers store. I showed you where that is, over the top. It's still there. It's just called a different location, different movers. It's like Budget Movers, some fucking different moving company. Tougher Movers store located at 76th Avenue and Raleigh Street around 5:30 p.m. The three were last seen approximately 6 p.m. in Morrison. So I'm not going to break that down there. Really, there's something I don't like there, but I'm not going to go into it because I'm going to get lost in it, and I'm going to have to. I'm not going to do that with her, with this woman, and what she's telling about timelines. Fuck her in the timelines. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. I'm not doing that. I'm going to stay on my points here. She's not going to give me bullshit, Nobody shovels bullshit here. You know that, the Real River channel. Don't take it in the chat. We don't take the lies. We don't take the straight lies. There were three. The three were last seen approximately 6. Okay, at 6:22, 22 minutes later, Sarah made a call. So they're last seen at 6 in Morrison, and then 22 minutes later, Sarah makes a call to someone. Made a call. Sarah made a call. I guess, when Paul did not return home. So it's just been 22 minutes late, though. He's 22 minutes late, yeah? What's going on here? Damn, she's jumpy. When Paul did not return home, Teresa phoned the police department. That's fucking quick. Thanks for the 6 likes, y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I do. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just laughing at how ridiculous this woman couldn't wait to put her plan into motion, that she's literally ratting on herself too fast. She's calling it in too fast. Stop calling, because, guys, you're going to see what she's calling, like, what the situation is here. Thank you for the 7 likes. Jay Chopper, what's up? Jay Chopper, hey. Hey, Jay Chopper, how you doing? Watching from Boston. Thanks, Jay Chopper. I remember you, Jay. How are you, Mr. Chopper? Yes. How are you, Jay? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching from Boston. I hope everything is good in Boston. I hope the weather is beautiful, right? It should be. Hope it's not too hot. I can't believe I'm saying that, right? When it comes to the Northeast. But these days, guys, the world is on a reckoning with the human race. Oh, it's pissed off. It's going to throw us up. Jay Chopper says, good, thanks. Yes, Jay. Well, we were talking about this case, this disappearance. These 3 people here you see in this thumbnail have disappeared. And they left some things behind. And they weren't nice, what they left behind. They needed this stuff that they left behind if they wanted to live. So we're going to find out where they are, what happened to them, and is you doing it with the Real Rare Reviewer style, because the cops ain't going to tell you. Because they got to hold the information for the killers, you know, the killer or killers, that they will only know. And that's the information I'm going to give you free of charge on YouTube, my channel. I'm demonetized, though, so I don't get shit from it. But one day I'm thinking I might get something, you know? So thank you all. Jay Chopper says, do we know what state? Yes, this is going to be the state, the good old, I was just there. Oh, Colorado. Colorado, Westminster, Colorado. A lot of fancy things are happening in Colorado, everybody. Chris Watts, Columbine, there's so many things. What is going on in Colorado? Yeah, Colorado, man. Fucking A. I'm here over in Google. Joe J Chop, I'm over the top on Google Earth. You know what I'm saying? I love my Google Earth. You guys know that. Check the video. Amelia Earhart. Think I found the plane in the Pacific Ocean on a fucking random island. Check it out. They're going out there in October, y'all. I went out there first. So check it out. Beautiful state. Really, yeah, I heard. Mountains, right? It looks beautiful out there. Yeah. It's fucking unbelievable. No clickbait, y'all. There's some man-made structure in the middle of this fucking island I found on Google Earth. It's unbelievable. Where Amelia Earhart apparently disappeared. Checked it the fuck out. A missing persons video. Is it on your reels? Yeah, it's on my fucking reels. I think it's on a short, guys. I fucking cut a short, but I don't know if the picture's up there. You know, I I can't believe it. Guys, I don't want to talk about it no more, honestly. It really pissed me off because it just pisses me off, you know, because I really worked hard to find something man-made. In a random island on Google Earth. Y'all, I'm fascinated by Google Earth. So I took about 2 to 3 hours to look for the plane. And yeah, you're hilarious, Jay Chopper says. I will. Yes, Jay. I know, I think I'm pretty entertaining. I mean, you know, I think I'm pretty funny, right? Thank you, Jay. I make myself laugh sometimes, which isn't good. That means you must not be funny if I'm making myself laugh. Fuck. But I just do. I mean, when you guys make me laugh too, you know, it takes 2. Thanks, Jay. But check it out, dude. You let me know what you think, man, in the fucking comments. Is it a fucking, you know, spaceship? Is it a pirate ship? Is it a fucking bunker, guys? Please check that video and tell me what you think that fucking thing is. I can't show you the whole thing because they're going to snatch it from the Real Rare Reviewer. They're going to snatch it anyways, guys. They've been snatching my shit all the time. I can't do anything about it. They say they're first. They say they're first, guys, about everything. Then I'm talking about first. I'm first. First comment. No, but thank you, Jay. But listen, let's get back to the crime at hand, guys. I'm ranting. This is how I do. You know how I do. I go off on a little rant, and I come back right around to the real deal. Thank you for the 7 likes, though. Thank you to Jay Chop. Everybody else, I want to name you. 2-Story, 1982, Jocelyn Palmer, DA, and everybody else that liked. Thank you so much. You deserve it by name, guys. I want you to know me personally. You're in my life every single day. Children are here. Thank you for the 8 likes. Appreciate it, guys. You're so kind. You guys are so heartfelt. I swear I could feel it. You make me smile so hard every stream. It's unbelievable. It really is. I want to do for you guys. I'm telling you, once we get there, I'm telling you, Real Viewers not fucking around. He's bringing you with him. I want to do shit. Come on, guys. I want to interact. I want you to tell me. You don't have to tell me. We just sit back and listen, right? That's the whole point of this. I don't want any pressure on anyone. We do what we want to do, and that's it. The goodness of the heart. Okay, 8 likes. Oh, here we go. I love it. Real Reviewer, you got something for us. I certainly do, guys. I do want you to keep in mind what I told you beforehand, all right? Please, and I'll keep it in mind for you, and I will bring it back around. So the 3 were lasting approximately, that's okay. So she can't wait to call the police. It's only been 22 fucking minutes. He's been late 22 minutes, guys. He hasn't been missing for 48 hours. He's been missing for fucking an hour. You feel me? This is what they're saying here. After which Sharon placed the call regarding Paul's absence. Sometime later, Michelle phoned the police. Michelle, who are you again? You're somebody that cares. Who the fuck is this Michelle, guys? I think I really am getting Alzheimer's, everyone. So eventually I will not remember. I'm the Real Rent Reviewer. I won't remember these videos. I won't remember things anymore, guys. That's how it has to go down for me. That's not true. I haven't been diagnosed yet, but I'm saying, you know, it feels like that sometimes, y'all. All right. Anyways, Michelle phoned the police notifying that Sarah did not return from her weekend stay with Paul. Okay. Oh, that's the mother. That's the mother of Sarah, guys. The biological. See, she comes out of nowhere here, right? I didn't think I mentioned Michelle at any point. Who the fuck is this? I'm like, you know? Yeah, but okay. So Michelle, I'm supposed to know who that is. The biological mother, apparently. Thank you, Wiki. Putting that in parentheses. They didn't. The phone police notifying them that Sarah did not return from her weekend stay with Paul. Oh, shit. On February 8th, Chivers' son called his mother and told her that his father did not return home. I didn't think he was gonna, you know. I did not think Mr. Chivers planned on returning home. All right, let's go. Immediate aftermath. On Monday, guys, this is where it gets very, very good. Yeah, this is where it gets good. On Monday, February 8th, Jerry Bybee. Yeah, B-Y-B-E-E. How do you say that? Bybee? Wow, holy shit, man. You learn these fucking people's last names, right? Once you think you've seen it all and read it all, you don't. Real Reviewer is surprised. You learn something new every fucking day, guys. I'm telling you, I love it. I do. I love to learn. Holy shit, teach me something. Jerry Bybee. First time I said that name. Another of Paul's employees arrived at Tough Mover's store and noticed that the company's large moving truck was parked in an unusual place and position. I want you to keep note of that. This individual who's parking this is very novice at parking the truck. It's a big truck. Did y'all see the truck? Here's the truck. I'll show you another one, but it's very big. It's a moving truck. I've worked with, yeah, guys, I've worked with moving trucks, yeah. I have worked for a fucking moving company. What do you think? What do you know? The Real Reviewer had to move shit. In Boston, as a matter of fact, yes. I was in Boston as a mover, and I had to go up 3 flights of stairs with about 10,000 pounds of fucking shit in a truck. That was huge, this truck. It's parked on a street side corner, and there was like downtown Boston or some shit. I don't know, it was nice. I don't know, they chop out. I've been out there, brother, because I worked for the moving company. And yeah, it sucked. So, I forget it, but we was parked by some kind of like police station, dude. Yeah, it was a police station. Yeah, he went into the police station, the dude that was driving the truck. I was just a little boy. And the homeboy went into the fucking police station and told me, "Yo, we cool to park here. We gotta move some shit. We'll be out of here in a few hours." Yeah, it was some police station in Boston. Yeah. Anyways. Ain't that some shit? I got some story for you, right, Jay Chapel? Holy shit. But it's, I'm not like Theo Vaughn, though, guys. My stories are actually fucking real. That's the thing about Theo Vaughn, guys, you know? That's another whole damn video. I know you love him. You think he's funny, but his stories are not fucking real. Come on, the guy's like 25. Like he was on Road Rules, y'all. He didn't tell any of those stories. That's his story. He was on Road Rules. There's no stories. What story? What the fuck's he talking about? Hello? I got a story for you guys. You ready? It's gonna be a fucking betrayal, murder, betrayal, money, and bodies. Where's the bodies? Well, this ain't no fucking brain science. I got Google Earth up, guys. I am waiting, guys, for one of these days, which will be very soon. It's close to the Amelia Earhart video. Thanks for the 9 likes. That's close, but we're gonna find a fucking body and using Google Earth, guys, on one of these crimes. One day, you're gonna do it. We're gonna do it together live. I'm gonna do it because I do it a little bit. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna find a car. We're gonna find a bag. We're gonna find a fucker in a house with the lotion in the basket. We're gonna find a fucker. All right, a serial killer sitting in his crib or the car that was used in the murder. We're gonna find something on one of these days on Google Earth. Google Earth is so fucking awesome. It's very underrated. That shit is hot fire. We're gonna fucking use that shit like an arcade game to solve crimes from the comfort of our own home. I ain't fucking with these people like mine hunters. What is it, detective? What is the Netflix series where they talk to these killers? I'm good. I'll just pretend to be. I'll do the cell, everyone, where I jump in their fucking mind from the safety of a strapped up harness. You know what I mean? I jump in their mind, everybody. That's what I'm fucking doing here. In this channel every day. I'm getting sick. Everyone, I'm getting sick. Thank you for the 10 likes. I appreciate the 10 likes. Thank you for the sacrifice, guys. Thanks for recognizing the sacrifice. Recognizing real, double E. I'm sorry. I'm about to fucking choke. I'm about to lose it. So listen, rear mirror, shut the hell up, rear viewer, and go the fuck on this murder and who did it and where the fuck are they and what happened to these poor people. Okay, I'm going. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because this woman is a stupid ass. All right. So Jerry Bybee, they go to the Tough Movers. I would love to just like describe this to you myself, but I don't read this shit ahead of time or study it. That's what I'm saying. I figured that is prep. I don't want to prep too much. If anything, I glaze and then I go with you and we uncover this shit live so you can see my reaction and see there's no tricks involved. See my hands? There's no aces up my sleeves. So she says, they go and they say, yo, what we're going to do is go check the last place they were seen or whatever. So anyways, they go, Paul was a neat freak. He was anal about everything. So this is Bybee talking. So I'm thinking, all right, I can't wait to hear why the truck's parked like that, because the park's all parked shitty. Like some dumbass did it. Like some dumbass, because I'm a dumbass, y'all, when it comes to parking trucks or parking anything. I can only park my ass on a seat without falling, you know, pretty lateral, pretty good. But yeah, I can't park for shit. Neither could this person here. They were pretty fucking rocked, yeah? What are they doing? What are they doing? So it wasn't Paul, he's saying, that parked this truck. And we know that, because Paul is more than likely, what, everyone? Right? Can you say it? Can you? I'm sorry. This is how I present everyone. I don't mean to be disrespectful to the victim. I don't mean to do anything to the victim. We don't even have bodies, y'all. So don't front of the real viewer. What they're saying to you is they don't have a body. They don't have no death date. They don't have nothing. They have a born date. They live forever. Don't fucking tell. I'm not disrespecting the dead. I'm disrespecting nobody. They don't even have a body. They should come to me and ask me. I'll help them. I'll help them where to start. Fuck. I will, guys. I'll help them where to look, where to start. I'll tell them how to get the body. Who knows where the body is and how to extract it. So Bybee recalled Paul was neat. He says, this is some weird shit. So what he does, guys, he goes up closer because Paul would have a story, you know. Bybee was also known that the lock on the front door gate was changed. See, this is something that at first I'm like, well, all right. I mean, sure. But what is that, though? He still got in. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. This person's a fucking idiot. Really, though, they just got in. I think they just hopped the fence. Did I just mention that? Did I read that? I don't know how he gets the fuck in, but apparently, even though the lock was changed on the front gate, this man, Bybee, is able to get in no problemo. Rendering him... Oh, no, he's not. I'm sorry, I didn't finish reading. I'm jumping the gun. Rendering him unable to enter the parking lot. Oh, guys. So this worked. Oh, shit. So, guys, who has access to a lock? Who has access to the gate? Who can do that? Well, let's find out. So, well, actually, the cops don't know. They don't know? What do you think they know? I don't fucking know. Man, that's some oxymoron shit. 3 days. So what is this? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me, Wikipedia. It's getting on 3 o'clock, guys. It's gonna be 3 a.m. So I start to get delirious, like a werewolf with a full moon. I start to get really fucking nuts. It get really ranty and really delirious as it goes. More and more hours go by without sleep and without food, and yeah, you know how we do. I stay hungry. But not this hungry. I mean, no, but I'm hungry, though. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. We're going to see how hungry one of them is. Oh, shit. Where the fuck am I? I'm losing this because this is amazing to me. So the gates changed, the lock has changed. It's just like, wow, okay. You know, somebody doesn't want this truck to be found very quickly, I guess. They're going to change the lock. I don't know what that's all about, guys. What does that do? Anyways, after Paul and Chivers did not arrive, so BB noticed that all the lock on the front door, the front gate was changed, rendered him unable to enter the parking lot. So he's like, oh shit, this is like a lock from Home Depot, or is Home Depot in existence in 1999? Probably. I don't know where the Home Depot is. I don't have the earth from that. After Paul and Chivers did not arrive at the Tough store at their usual time, BB phoned police. So good man. But here's the deal. I want you to take note, Paul and Chivers, all right? 3 days later, wow, some time is going by. The fuck is, on February 11th, law enforcement entered the, why 3 days? Sorry, I'm gonna put my phone down and start knocking down walls. I'm gonna start banging on doors, you guys. That's what we're gonna start doing, go to door to fucking door. You know? That's what I would do. I go to your door. You don't like it. I know you don't like it, guys. The rumor of you were knocking at your fucking door. But I'm going to knock at your door. You know? Somebody I know is missing. I'm knocking at your door. Mm-hmm. Fuck going on Twitter. Fuck going on Facebook. No. I'll do it anyways. I'll throw it all out there. But I'm knocking on your door. Do you guys hear me? Does that sound really nuts, though? Like, somebody I love is missing. And guess what? I'm going to knock on your door. Yeah. Guess what? I'm going to go and I'm going to knock on your door. And you better answer the door. And we got to, you better tell me no. And that's all. And I better move on. And I'm going to the next house. That's it. And you're just going to answer the door and you're going to answer the question. Yes or no. And I'm going to move on. And you're going to have a nice day. Have a nice day, sir. Have a nice day, ma'am. So 3 days later on law enforcement, they go in, they are assisting on BB's assistant law enforcement. They say, fuck that, 3 days. Fuck the 48. We're going to wait another another 24, make it 72 if the math's right. The math ain't math and fuck it. You can't get in. This man, they changed the gate. What is this? Guys, I'm not going to Google Earth. This is ridiculous that he can't get in his fucking own business. It's not his business. I'm sorry. It's Paul Skiba's. That's right. So he's got the, what? Wow, that makes sense. Oh shit, it just hit me. Yeah, so this girl, Teresa Donovan, the girlfriend there, what she's going to do is, yeah, it hit me, but I lost it a little bit because you're going to change the lock. It's like, yeah, because Paul owns the business. That's the point I'm making, is that he's the man with the keys. He's got the keys to the kingdom, y'all. So if she changes the lock, it renders his keys to the kingdom, irrelevant. No one can get in. Correct. No one can find the truck in time. No one can get in, period. But I wonder why, though. There's still more there, guys, with this lock. All right? I'm spitballing the lock. I'm brainstorming. I'm putting it out on record. So if I want to run it back and piece it together, I'll do that. But I got to put that out there. All possibilities, we can think of them, right? So, all right, the lock is, okay, we're going to get more, though. We need more. We need more, Lorenzo. Why aren't you giving us more? I'm getting there, guys. I'm fucking doing it. Damn. I'm rushing myself. Because I am. There, okay. Bybee noticed a puddle of motor oil partly covered with a piece of plywood in the van lot. He later stated that he felt the investigating officer destroyed, quote unquote, destroyed more evidence than he was willing to look at, unquote. Wait, quote, destroyed more evidence than he was willing to look at, unquote. Huh? I'm sorry. What is that? There's plenty of evidence, guys. Guys, we're gonna see this evidence. I didn't even get to it yet. Can you imagine that? Yeah, I know. That's how you know this shit is good. But what is he talking about? Shut the fuck up. That's why there's people that should be detectives and should be talking about this shit, true crime, and there's people that shut the fuck up. You should shut the fuck up. I said, you couldn't even get into this place, motherfucker, for 3 days. What's wrong with you? All right, on February 13th. Ooh, is that a Friday? On February 13th? I'm just curious. I have my Jason on. On February 13th, Paul's friend Rich Lesmeister received a phone call from Donovan. That is Teresa Donovan, guys, that's that wacky girlfriend. Uh, notifying him that Paul, Sarah, and Lorenzo were missing. He stated this was the first he had been made aware of their disappearances. This is a friend, okay. That afternoon, Lesmeister, the friend, and his wife, Carol, met with Sharon at the Tough Movers lot to further investigate the premises themselves. Lesmeister, an auto mechanic, had recently worked on a 1978 Chevrolet moving truck at the lot. Lesmeister and Carol climbed over the fence. You guys hear that? I'm going to stop there for a second. This is pissing me off. Thanks for the 11 likes, guys. I'm always watching. I really appreciate it. This is pissing me off, this case. Now that, see, you guys are pulling me. All right, it's 3 a.m. Why did I do this fucking case at 3 a.m.? Why did I fucking die? I got a 60% charge. I'm getting tired. I'm getting angry. It's late. I have neighbors underneath me, guys. I don't own my own fucking house or apartment. I'm renting this shithole. Damn it. This stupid motherfuckers. I gotta read that again. Son of a bitch. So Lesmeister and Carol just climbed over the fence. Did you hear that, y'all? This motherfucker from 3 days ago, Bybee, and the cops. Because the cops didn't find the moving. What the fuck? They couldn't hop over the fence. That's my point. Remember I said that earlier. Why couldn't he hop over the fence? All right, fuck you, Jerry. It's with a J, though. It's Jerry with a J. You're going to trust Jerry with a J, yes? Please? Not with a G, but with a J. We trust you, Jerry. So fucking Jerry, Lesmeister, and Carol. Who the fuck is Carol? His wife. Oh, shit. Husband and tag team over here. You know, you could probably see Lesmeister holding his poor wife up on the shoulders and tossing her over the fence. Probably something like that. Anyways, fuck it. They just hopped the shit, no problem. Apparently, he couldn't do that for the last 3 days because the lock kept the dude out. Homeboy's like, oh, fuck it, I can't get in. It's locked like Fort Knox in this bitch. But you got Lesmeister counters hopping the damn fence. 1, 2, 3, spickety spat. There it is. Anyways, they hopped the fence and they found multiple bullet holes on the side of the 1978. Guys, here it is, a 1978 Chevrolet truck. This is Paul Skiba's. Man, fucking A. Good, man, Paul's just trying to do his thing for his daughter, you guys. He's got his own moving business. He's breaking his fucking back. He's putting on homies. You know, he's putting on the crew. He's putting on, you know, Teresa's cousin's sister's boyfriends. You know? Fuck it. He needs a man. He needs a man. But I think he picked the wrong man, you guys. We're gonna check this out. Why? Watch, I'll set it all up for you. So we're getting right there, guys. Hang with me. We're right close. Because we got to let these idiots be idiots. Because they've been idiots for the last 48 minutes. I'm sorry. It's not my fault they can't fucking jump a fence. It's not my fault. So, investigation. Oh, my God. Wait, hold on. I skipped a very important part, guys, about brain matter lying all over the fucking place. Hold on. Got to skip. That's a very important part. That is knowledge is power. There's a lot of knowledge all over the front windshield, we're going to find out. So Lesmeister, and they climb over the fence, guys. They find the multiple bullet holes in the side of the 1978 Chevrolet. I want you to keep in mind on the side of the truck. Now, listen, I'm not a forensics ballistics expert. You understand? But I'm going to tell you why there's bullet holes in the truck and where they came from. And yes, I'm going to tell you the trajectory of the bullets. Can you imagine that? Just from a wiki? It's amazing. And if you disagree, you disagree. But I think you'll be pretty fucking. I think you'll be pretty all right with the analysis. So with the setup, fuck me. Like I said, if I'm not directly on, guys, I'm pretty fucking close. So I'm willing to go with you. I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. I'm a gambling man, but I'm not. No, not with this kind of stuff. I don't gamble. I gotta be sure. Yeah, we gotta be sure. So there's bullet holes in the side, multiple. That's a lot of shots, right? It's a lot of shots. They're seeing, I don't know what kind of caliber then. He must be seeing the holes by the naked eye. So what, I don't know, in the real RAM review, again, doesn't know ballistics. I only shot a gun once, and it was a small gun, and it was in the air at night. All right? And that was it. I only shot a gun once in my life. I've seen a lot of guns. I've seen people hold a lot of guns. I don't really remember being interested in touching them. Or like, you know, wanting to take pictures with them and shit. Like your best friend, my buddy. No. Check it. So we're going back in time. We're there, 1999, February 7th. We're there in that lot. We're there on Google Earth, guys. You can go there. The address is 7010 North Raleigh Street, suite number 5. Yeah. Fucking A, right? Colorado. Westminster. I think. Anyways. You think, Riverville, you gotta fucking know. I know. So listen, this bullet hole is riddled on the side of this truck. And I wonder the caliber. You know, like, I do. I wonder the caliber. How big are the holes? He's seeing these holes with his naked eye. So they gotta be some kind of fucking millimeter. What is it, 9mm? What is the slug here? The exterior of the truck also had what appeared to be a large blood stain. The exterior. This is what trips me up, guys, this word here. The exterior of the truck. So not the interior, the inside of the truck, the exterior of the truck. That's the outside, right? Appear to have had a large blood stain. So guys, you know where he's seeing this? I got it. I got it. Damn, you know where he's seeing the blood stains? Where the bullet holes are. And he's seeing a chunk of what appeared to be a human scalp was lying near the windshield. So wherever these bullet holes are, he's seeing the blood from them and some brain matter. Splat, you know, some, what do they call that? Not just splatter, but they call it something else. And it's a term for it. If you want to call it a medical term for it, a fucking murder term for it, there is. It's on the tip of my tongue. But it would be some kind of splatter. But his brain, a human scalp. So hold on. The word scalp is highlighted. It's been a long time since I've read my history book. The scalp is the area of the head where your head hair grows. Wow, man, I learned something new every day, and I don't want to learn this shit no more. It is made up of skin layers of connective and fibrous and tissues in the membrane of the skull. Anatomically, the scalp is part of the epicranium, a collection of structures. So it's like that round part, guys, with its swirls, you know, where the little swirly is. Back of the head. Back of the head. Execution style. They were executed. Back of the head. Knees. Lay down and get on your knees. Well, the trajectory of the bullets are going to tell us if they were laying down or on their knees. It was either or. No way they're standing up. And I'm going to tell you exactly where they are when they're killed. And who's killed. So, yeah, that's great. Whoo! I don't know where the fuck I was. All right. Anyways, that's what they find. So what they do, the law enforcement comes, law enforcement initially treat the case as a kidnapping. Okay, I want you to stay with me. You have to. You gotta be here. So this is one hell of a, you can get lost in this real easily, you know? As are the cops. You see them? It's a cold case. You know, I'm gonna tell you what it is. So, actually, you'll know why it's cold by the time this is over. A case of kidnapping, assuming that Paul had taken Sarah and went away with her. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Upon further investigation, yeah, do your fucking job. The Colorado Bureau investigation, the CBI found evidence of blood covering the back of the truck and cab via luminol. It's when you light shit up, I'm sure. Doesn't it sound like that? Luminescence, you're illuminating something with a special light to see blood. Because blood is a very unique element and chemical, so to speak, yes? And substance. DNA analysis proved the blood to be a mixture of Sarah's. They can't produce blood, huh? Like, they can't make blood, could they? Can they? Can they generate blood in a lab? I know they can make clones, but do they make the blood? Anyways, that's a stupid question, I guess. I don't know fucking shit about science. DNA analysis proved, I just know DNA. DNA has proved from Jurassic Park. DNA analysis proved the blood to be a mixture. Dino DNA. So the DNA, the blood, all the blood, I don't know if they tested the exact brain or the fucking scalp and whose scalp it was. Because they can't tell, because guys, watch. The DNA analysis, guys, I'm going to cry because I know you guys know Kobe and Gianna, right? From the plane crash. I believe there is some kind of report out there that he was holding her and protecting her when this plane crash was going to go down and die. Uh, we have this here, okay? Hence the mixture of Sarah, the little girl, and Paul's blood, the father. So the DNA has proved that all that blood everywhere around the truck, whatever it was, I'm telling you what happened, what I think happened, just by the crime scene. But yes, he might even ask the person to like let him hold her or some shit like that. But there's a mixture of blood, so they're very close in proximity. And due to the wound, right, guys, it's going to be either on your knees or laying down. It probably on the knees holding her or some shit. And this person is doing. This is the mixture of blood. See, that's what gets me there. All right. Now listen. There's another thing about the blood. Okay. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? Remember, if you were audience, tell me what I just told you. Did you see? See, this is what we're going to learn, guys. You've been watching me for a long time out there, right? We're doing a lot of live streams together. I know you've been learning and picking shit up, right? Everything means something, right? You think that viewer's not testing you. He's not testing you out there. That he's seeing if you're listening and learning with us. What am I doing here? I really am trying to, right? We're trying to, right? What is going on there? What did you hear from that too? I'm putting the light on. Are we looking at the same thing? Come on, guys. DNA analysis proved the blood to be a mixture of whose? Sarah's and Paul's. But what's missing? What's missing out of this whole crime scene? What is missing? That should be there. Yes? I'm turning the light back off. That should be there, guys. You know, what is it? Come on. I know you know. Do I have to say it? Yes? There's something missing. Now, look at how brief that statement is, that sentence, but look how much we pull from it. We pull that they were very close in proximity, possible hugging, father and daughter, right? Execution style killing. They knew it was coming. At least Paul Skiba did. He had to cooperate. He did. Thinking he would live. He ended up dying. Execution style. Right? We got that from that. What else do we have from it? It's missing something. That we have Sarah and Paul's blood, a lot of it, and we're going to find out how much. So much so, the large amount of blood leads authorities to believe both were dead. That's how I finished that, right? That's what the sentence finishes. So there's so much blood from both of them in the car, in the truck, guys, that and outside of it. What do you want to say? I know what you probably could put it all together, that they're surmising they're dead. That if they walked out of there, if they walked out of there with the wounds on them and with the blood left in the truck, they're not surviving. They're going to die. Even maybe with blood transfusion. That's what they're saying. Like, they're saying they're dead. Like, even with, booga booga, they're still fucking dead. Because they left all this blood behind. They didn't take it with them. You get it? Cool. What's missing? We got Sarah. This whole time, we got Sarah. We got Paul. Right? We're missing something. We're missing someone. We're missing blood. Who? Whose blood? Well, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together, right? So that is very strange. He's gone too, Mr. Chivers. He's gone this day too. He's never seen again. But there's no blood from Mr. Chivers. There's no trace, right? There's like really nothing. There's not even no blood. There's Sarah and Paul's, guys. Plenty of that. Thanks for the 12 likes. Thank you. I'm trying hard, y'all. And I want this to be interactive as well, you know? I want you guys to feel important because you are. You are to me. You have information. You guys have, you know? You're motivating, whether you know or not, for me to do the truth, to get it out, you know? To go deep. I'm going very hard on these cases, man. I'm doing it live. I start to get, it's hard. It hurts my head. 13 likes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I take a lot of time from my family, yeah, to do this because I love doing it, but I believe it could be the future. It could be something for them. I want to leave a legacy for them. I want to leave for them with they don't no worries. I don't want them to worry like the way we have to worry, guys. I do too much up here to have it be wasted. The saddest thing in the world is wasted talent. And I can't waste this talent anymore. Thank you all for not letting it go. Thank you all for letting the Real Ram reviewers stand and then get up in the morning and keep going live. But keep going. Finding these fuckers out there, baby. Bringing them to justice one way or the other. The police need to contact the Real Ram reviewer. I need to be a FBI profiler, but I want to do my YouTube channel, you know? But they need to give me more case files. You know, I do it live. I won't tell too much. No, I'm telling too much already. You know, this guy... he's missing blood from this crime scene, from this vicious. Where is he? Where is he in this whole time? There's no mention of him, guys, in this whole Wikipedia. Did you notice that? Like it was mentioned once a little bit there, and then we got all about him, right? And especially with the blood. I'm thinking, well, if all three of them are missing and disappeared and presumed dead, wouldn't there be his blood mixed in that pile? No. Because why? What's the only reason that he's not dead? He's alive. Why are they dead and he's alive if he was the last seen with them? So he's the last person to see them alive. He's the last person to see them. And this woman, Teresa, I don't know what they did or what's happened. Guys, if you want me to go further with, like, you could call it a quote-unquote conspiracy theory or whatever, but the cops got more. If they gave me a little bit more, I could probably know more, but I don't know. There's no connection between Teresa, the girlfriend of Paul Skiba, and Mr. Chivers. Yes, there is. See? See how I convinced you? You didn't remember? Do you remember? You guys don't remember what we read? How was Mr. Chivers introduced to Paul Skiba? How? Yes, you have it. Teresa Donovan, the girlfriend of Paul Skiba, introduced Chivers to Paul Skiba. Yeah. So that's the connection. So, what's the motive? Money. And I told you in the beginning of the chat, I set it all up for you nice and pretty. C35 35 says farting and duking helps my lower back pain. I didn't know that. C3535. Any information, I do have back pain, guys, a lot of stress there, so I did not know that farting and taking the dumpy dookies helps relieve that lower back pain. Thank you. I do have a lower arthritis. Appreciate you, C3535. Thank you for that advice. Thank you for the 13 likes, guys, too. I really appreciate you tonight. Oh, you 13 great souls, really. I look at you as crystal glistening glass ornaments, you know? Sitting around, like just shining and glistening when I walk by you. Thank you for the 13 likes, guys, and for the chats. All of you that chatted it up. All of you that came in and looked and watched. I appreciate you. Thanks for your time. Time is precious. Never get it back. It's priceless. It's timeless. Some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's the Real Ram Reviewer. Thank you for 14 likes at 3:30, going on 3:23 where I'm at. Let's go. What time is it? It doesn't matter what time. It's Friday night. Fuck the work. Fuck if you got work tomorrow. Fuck that. It's the weekend. Treat the work like the weekend. Saturday. Let's go. Call in. Call in. Fucking call in. I'm going live tomorrow. All day. Call the fuck in. We got shit to talk about. We got crazy shit to talk about. All right. We're getting there, guys. It's close to the end here because I don't think there's going to be much more to pull from this. I'll tell you why. So, I want to know what happened to this woman. So the investigation, we're going to fly through this once I give her the several blocks from those. Okay, so the luminol is stopped at the DNA. The large amount of blood led authorities believe that both were dead. Both were dead. Not all three were dead. Do you hear that? We heard it on February 7th, and we have it by blood evidence. On February 17th, 1990, by forensics in 1999. On February 17th, 1999, a vehicle belonging to Chivers was discovered. See, I'm going to dance. Look, I'm going to, like Chivers is probably doing. Look, though, guys, I'm fucking A. He's alive. He's moving the car. On February 17, 1999, a vehicle belonging to Chivers was discovered parked in an apartment complex at 3809 68th Avenue in Westminster, several blocks from the Tough Movers lot. 10 days later, on February 27, a vehicle belonging to Paul was discovered in an apartment complex parking lot at 3129 Arkansas Avenue in Denver. Somebody's moving it. After his death, he didn't move it there. Paul didn't move it there, and then, yeah. In March 1999, 5 weeks after the disappearance, Thornton police and the CBI formally say they had enough evidence suggesting foul play. Not one fucking word about Mr. Chivers, except for this movement of his after the crime, right? There's movement. There's cars moving. There's people. There's somebody moving shit for people that are dead. So you tell me that. Who the fuck is it? So, 14 likes. Thanks you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I've been the money ties for so long. I don't see I don't see anything as far as financial gain from this for so long. So thank you for giving me the success gain that I need, the affirmation, right? I'm one of those people. Yes, I am. I do need that to feel like to keep going. I feel, yes, I do need the pat on the back. I need to make sure I'm going in the right direction. Thank you so much, guys, all of you. Really, but especially those that take time to click, like, subscribe, donate, do everything. Thank you. My fucking name. Your name is scarred on my heart. It's there. If they rip my chest open, your name's gonna be fucking burned there. It's gonna be branded there. Yeah, why not? I don't mind doing that. It's gonna feel good. Listen, pain is pleasure. That's how we do it. 10 days later, okay. Okay, go. I'm going. Hey. So, Chivers was discovered as part of, okay, Baraduda. So, in March 1995, weeks after the disappearance, right, a witness claimed to have heard a woman screaming at the Tough Movers lot the night of the disappearance. A woman screaming? Could have been Teresa screaming, yelling, but it could have been the girl, Sarah, the little girl, the 10-year-old. February 7th, other witnesses later told police that the truck in question was seen leaving the lot between 7 and 8 times that night before returning for good around approximately midnight. I'm not good with times. That's not my deal. Time frames, shit like that. I don't like matching up times too direct or too exact. I'm going to leave that to, is it like time, I'm going to leave that to the mathematicians and shit. I don't like that shit. This led police to determine that the bodies of Chivers, Paul, and Sarah had been transported in the truck and could not be more than a couple of hours away. This is the first time that they're saying possible body of Chivers, but it's, it holds really no substantiation because you can't substantiate that with any evidence that they're saying here. There's no blood evidence of Chivers. There's no, an extension. Let's keep moving. And this extension ramp is missing. Who would take the extension ramp? The extension ramp was missing from another truck. Leading authorities to suspect may have used it to sink the 3 remains in the lake. No. I'm getting angry again. I'm getting angry because this is like some shit that they're saying that I'm not going to say anything on that because I don't want to explain it. It's getting late. It's 3:30. I want to cut back on that. That's fucking retarded. Yeah, it is. Stupid. No, it's fucking dumb. It's a dumbass reason to take the fucking ramps. It really is. It's like it's a logical reason, but I said it's a dumbass reason in this case. That's not the reason. No. No. Because they found the fucking truck. All the evidence is on the truck. In the truck. They didn't tell you that they were shot in the truck. They were executed in the truck, hence to muffle the sound and the visual. That's why the trajectory of the bullets are going to be coming from inside out the truck. That's why these people walked up and saw the blood and brain matter on the outside of the truck. I'm not sure about the bullets used. It could be a shotgun. I don't fucking know. Because we don't have that. And I don't have forensics. I don't have the bodies. I don't have pictures. I have pictures of the truck and the descriptions from the witnesses that saw the truck. So they're in the truck. Paul Skiba and Sarah. Chivers. Listen, either he's hired by Teresa to kill him, okay? That's it. He's hired by her to kill him. Yes, he is. Okay, you want the fucking answer? Then there's your answer. The motive is money. The motive is an inheritance. She has a baby, presumably by Paul Skiba. Either way, she wants him dead. And she wants the kid dead. She does it while the kid is with her, with him, because she'll inherit everything. If he's only killed and she lives, she inherits it still. She gets shit. She possibly could get stuff because she has his kid, the new baby boy. So the next in line, guys, to inherit the tough mover business is her kid. That's what she's thinking. That's what she wants. And she hires, with the promise of money, or whatever it is, Mr. Chivers, definitely money. So Mr. Chivers kills and executes in the back of that truck Skiba and Sarah. I don't know if Teresa's there. Possibly, yes. Mm-hmm. She has no relation to Sarah. It's not her biological daughter, guys. And there you go. Chivers moves the cars after. See that movement? His own car, and he's gone. He's gone. He's been gone. He's been fucking gone. He's a ghost, dude. Literally a fucking... They don't see... I don't even know if they know this. I don't even know if the cops know this. I don't know because I'm not a cop. I'm not there at this police station. You know, I don't see why I can't help. We can't help multiple stations. You know, at one time, like we have all this technology and we have all this information. You know, they have nothing to lose by following my lead. Right? It's a cold case, isn't it? Right, guys? Why do they have nothing to follow my lead? They have nothing to lose and everything to gain. It's a cold case for 27 fucking years. So why not just see if that's the case? Mm-hmm. Mr. Chivers and Teresa, carried out, execute the murder of Paul Skiba and Sarah Skiba for money. So that her child will inherit the business of this Paul Skiba's. Does that make sense? Well, you can't think like a normal person, guys. You know, you got to think like a fucking dirtbag. You know what I'm saying? You got to think like a regular YouTuber. You got to think like your favorite YouTuber. That's all. Like Logan Paul. You know, you just got to think like that. You know? You be straight. Buy this, guys. Buy all this shit here. Buy how they put the three pictures. I hate how the cops and the media do this. Because it's for the killer. It's for the killers. It's for the perpetrator, you know? They try to lead on more than they have sometimes and less than they have. What does it say? You try to play weak when you're strong, right? Right? Yeah. You got a strong hand. It's poker. It's a game of poker, guys. It's chess, not checkers. You get it? Well, that's what I do every day. Yeah, I live chess, not checkers. So that's why I'm seeing this shit. I'm telling you, I'm seeing it like I got autism or something. I'm seeing through the fucking lines. Like Mercury rising. I'm telling you, like Nico with Bruce Willis, I'm seeing the shit in the crossword puzzles, guys. In this description of the crime scene, I'm actually walking and seeing in my head, and I'm seeing this fucker do it. You know? And how he's doing it, where the shots are coming from. They're coming from inside the truck. It makes complete sense that you're gonna kill him from inside the truck. In the back of that truck. But I don't care about the rest. You know, like I don't care about the further details. You know what I'm saying? Because that's for the police to do the legwork and start. They need to start doing their job and start getting that fucking details themselves in. I'm not doing all the detail bullshit because my head hurts already and it's already 3:35. And I've already gave. I couldn't believe I was gonna go this way, guys. I really didn't think it was gonna go this way to some hitman's conspiracy shit. You know, but it is. There you have it. And this one worked. See how it worked? Because they fooled the cops with him. It's you know, it's reminded like a Tales from the Crypt episode. It really does. Holy fucking shit, you know? Wait, hold on. As of February 2024, there was a cash reward of $4,000 offered for any information. Well, what are they going to give me for that, guys? If I tell them it's Mr. Chivers. What are they going to give me for that, y'all? What do you think they're going to give the Real Rare Review? Are they going to give me the $4,000 on stream? When you guys show you the check? Guys, you want me to show you the check from them when they say any information? Well, yeah, I got some information. I mean, how much, what do they want to know? You know what I mean? That's funny, isn't it? I'd like $4,000. I'd like $1,000 first, I tell them, and I'll tell you where they were killed. And how. I'm laughing like a mocking laugh, because I can't believe this shit. I can't believe, you know, that I could sit there and be like, hey, yo, $1,000, and I'll tell you who your main suspect is. I'll tell you who you're looking for, guys. I'll tell you who did this murder, and I know, for you know, you don't have enough for this other person, but I know you're looking for the other person. I don't know why they can't. I don't know why they can't get certain people here, guys. It's not my call. It's not my deal. You know what I mean? If I find to figure that out, they know what they're doing, don't they? But $4,000. Wait, hold on a second. As of February, hold on, guys. There's another reward. It goes up. As of February 2025, authorities were offering a reward of $10,000 for information that would help solve the case. Guys, one of you should try that. You know? Why don't y'all try that shit? If your tip leads to you get 10 G's. What do you got to lose? You know? Hey, check it out. Yo, I heard from a fucking psychic. You know, just hey, yo, I heard from a psychic that the real perpetrator in this crime is actually one of the so-called victims in this case. Mr. Chivers himself. I heard, is that true? That's what I would ask him. I said, sir, where did you hear that? How do you know that? They're always scared. That's where I get scared. And I'm like, no, wait, hang up. Wait, wrong number. It was just a prank call, officer. Seriously, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was on DMT that night. Doing some bad trip shit. It was a bad trip. Hey, Michael Schultz, 8814. Hi, Michael. Sorry, I'm ranty, but I'm trying to check this out. Hi, Michael Schultz. How you doing? We're talking about this case here and a possible conspiracy hitman taking out Mr. Chivers being the killer, not a victim of the crime, but the actual accomplice of possibly Teresa, the girlfriend of Mr. Skiba, and being promised some kind of money after he takes them both out. And I did go through the reasons of why you take them both out. You have to kill them both. And that would be the reason for the girl dying. I wondered why you would kill the girl. You know, it's so unnecessary, it feels like. But it is necessary in this plan. In the big scheme of things, she's got to die. And she does. And Mr. Chivers is gone. There's no body of him. There's no blood of him. Where did the bodies go? Is that what you're asking the reviewer? You want to know where the bodies are? Really? You think these people are that smart? Huh? Well, they're pretty smart because they outsmarted the cops this long, right? But so I don't think I want to give. I'll do it for the. There's no family though, because that was their family. Paul and Sarah was their only family, and they died together. Their blood was mixed, so this person let them die together. He knew them. See? Do you hear what I'm saying now? I don't want to do this. I don't want to go to this to prove my point. Like I shouldn't have to affirm it. The fucking evidence affirms it, and I told you and explained it. But you're like, we review it, give us more. How you can't know that? Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like everybody wants more. I gave you all kinds of shit on the channel. Go check it out. Fuck. I can't do no more. I can't. I gotta like videotape the alien landing, guys, in my backyard, and it still will get 2 views. I still get demonetized. I'll still get shit, guys. I can't do it. I'm running out of complete. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to become a fucking Buddhist monk or some shit. I should just become religious. That's all. Just wither away. So I think I covered all the points in this, guys. They're shot inside the truck. They're shot together. They're holding. If anything, he's holding her. It's really, this blood mixture really makes it a very intimate scene and an intimate kill. And the person lets them do that. So somebody cared a tiny bit there, you know. That's what I'm saying, that they're known to the victim. Shot inside the truck. Trajectory of the bullets will show that. The brain matter, the blood spatter shows that outside of the truck. It's seen by the naked eye. Don't know the bullet. Don't know if a shotgun was used. A loud gun possibly used because they're killed inside of the truck. Either to stop the visual of this from any eyewitnesses and the sound of the gunshot. They're killed by gun. That is the evidence that is shown. Boom. No evidence of Lorenzo Chivers' blood in that truck. No blood of Chivers. I 100% will tell you there's probably fingerprints. There is trace evidence of him in the truck. That's why the cops cannot rule out that he is dead as well, because there is trace evidence of him in the truck. Sort of like fingerprints, possibly a hair follicle, a hat, a shirt, a glove, a shoe, some kind of trace that he's in the truck, but they don't have blood. All they have is their blood. Paul Skiba's and Sarah Skiba's, indicating the perpetrator was Mr. Chivers himself. And he was a hired gun, because his motive for killing them isn't like makes sense, you know? Like there's no motive for him to kill. Yes, there is, because he knows Teresa Donovan, and they were introduced to Mr. Skiba through Teresa Donovan, this volatile, toxic relationship girlfriend. And she just had Paul Skiba's baby boy. And this is Paul Skiba's daughter from another marriage. And Paul Skiba has a business called Tough Movers Company. Very successful man, right? Possibly life insurance policies, possibly other shit. I don't know, but it's just the business. She thinks she's going to inherit it. The kid's going to inherit it, not her. The kid by blood once this other kid's out the way, and Mr. Skiba himself. She hires Chivers to do it, convinces him to do it. He does it, and he does it well. It's done. He tricks the cops. It's over. Reminds me of a Tales of the Crypt episode, guys. No blood, just Paul and Sarah's. If he's dead and he's a victim of the crime, there's blood. There's blood somewhere in the truck. There's no blood. No blood of Mr. Chivers anywhere. No sign of Mr. Chivers. He's a ghost. He's a ghost because he disappears. Because he's done something wrong. Money. What's the motive? Which covered the trajectory, the parking of the truck. This should be addressed because it's going to prove, what this is going to prove is the accomplice theory. Yes, it's going to prove the accomplice theory. Okay? And even the lock possibly, okay? Even the lock possibly could prove the accomplice theory. But I'm going to stick strongly, the lock, fuck the lock right now, and I just don't want to go to the lock. I want to go to the truck being parked like that. and the one dude noticing right off the bat that Paul didn't park it. That's you know, who is that? It strikes me as Chivers here, Lorenzo. You know, even being the kid, like he would be able to park the fucker. You know, like a little decent. I don't know what strikes me as maybe he was the muscle. You know, I was the muscle. I can't park a fucking truck. That truck is huge, guys. You see it? It's huge. So possibly he had trouble, but it could be a smaller person. I don't know. The smaller person is driving, or in the driver's seat, and then Chivers is in the back taking care of business. That's a possibility. You know, and who is driving or in the driver's seat? Probably Teresa Donovan. So that possibly is because she puts herself at the crime scene, guys, just a few minutes before they disappear. So I covered that. The parking has to be her. Because Chivers is going to be the killer. He's going to be the strong arm with the gun, moving around Paul Skiba and the daughter. So somebody has to drive the truck. What do you mean drive the truck? Remember, where are they going? They went some places here. So don't, I'm not going to go backtrack because it's too long. I'll be here all night. So we have other cases, guys, to get to. I have to find other ones, and I will. And we're going to go hard on them. It's Saturday. I'm going hardcore. I'm not stopping. I mean, I feel like even ramping it up even more. You know, even harder cases. Less information. The less the better, I think. Is the best, the funner. Yes, Red Hood Beyond says, you don't have to keep proving yourself to people that have the attention span of an atom. They are energy vampires, so don't stoop to their level. Thank you so much. Red Hood Beyond. Red Hood _ Beyond. Thank you so much for those motivating words. Those true motivating words. Thank you so much. That really put in perspective for me. Thank you so much. That helps me. I don't have people giving me advice. So thank you so much. And I'm not too old for advice, you know? I want to take it and learn. And yes, thank you, Red Hood _ Beyond. That is awesome. I will make sure I change my attitude, you know? Because I have that attitude, you know? I do. So thank you. Like, I have this thing to prove to people. No, right. They have the attention span of an atom, right? They love me today, they hate me tomorrow. Right, they can't stand me tomorrow. You're right. They are energy vampires, so don't stoop to their level. Great. Thank you. Red Hood, thank you so much. My heart is pumping. You make me so happy. You made me happy. Thank you. Red Hood Beyond, guys. Give some love and respect to that. Thank you for coming in and showing love and giving it great advice and motivation. Look at that. See, I got to get it right, guys. I got to get how this perspective things work, you know? I got to get, you know, we're doing it for the right reasons. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Red Hood and Scorpio. Thank you, everybody that comes into this chat here. Really appreciate it. And the 14 likes. This is even awesomer than the last one. I can't believe it. I'm just amazed every time. I really am. I can't believe it. And these people in the world, right, they'll amaze you. People will amaze you. The most, you know, the human body is the most amazing creation walking the earth, on planet Earth. And the mind has got to be right there with it. And man, the mind controls the body, right? So without the mind, there is no body. The brain is, I don't know, the brain is something, man. It is really something. It's a scary thing. And I remember that when I was a kid, man. I'll tell you, it's a moment I've realized the brain is, holy shit. I'm like, wow, this is, I can really do anything, can't we? We really can do anything we want. I'm like, wow, it's really capable. Anyways, moving on, guys. You're gonna be Red Hood Beyond. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, all of you. Really, wow. I'm just woo. I gotta go woo. You know, like Ric Flair style. I'm telling you, I'm just blown away. So that's it. That's it. I covered it all. That's it. Lorenzo Chivers is your suspect. He is your culprit. You have an accomplice in Teresa Donovan. It might be the reverse, like in a way. Like Teresa might actually be more hands-on than we know. But then she's willing to admit, obviously, here. I don't know. It ends, guys. There's nothing else here. There's nothing like, hey, we went and pressed this chick. Hold on. So Donovan appeared on the Montel Williams show to speak regarding the disappearance. She also appeared on a subsequent MSNBC special during which she disclosed that law enforcement had told her she failed. Man, a polygraph examination. It's called a lie detector test. It's not admissible in court, but it still gives you something to use and something to know that we shouldn't before court hits or even during court. See, that's what people don't realize. I'm going to use that in court, whether they realize it or not. I'm not bringing in the results. I'm bringing the results not like outright. You feel me? Like I'm using the results to result my questions. Like, right? Yeah. See? So that's why people say, I don't take the lie detector. I don't blame them. You know, because they're going to use that motherfucker in court whether you want it or not. That's what oh, well, they can't. This is admissible in court, motherfucker. I'm using it as your state of mind when I ask you these next questions and how I'm getting to that lie detector. Those lies you've been telling. Son of a bitch, you know? You're lying. If you're lying, you're dying. Yeah, it's guaranteed, guys. You're going to be caught. It's coming out. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because it's funny to me, you know? You know, I could see them in their beds at night, you know, smiling with their fingers behind their heads, you know, like they do, and they're like, yeah, I'm smiling big with them white teeth, you know, all straight, and they're like, I like the Real Reviewer, and a nice bed and comfy bed, and they're like, yeah, did another one today, fuck that up. He's like, yeah, got that motherfucker. Word up, I'm doing it again tomorrow, even better, live and better. No, they don't last long. Laugh now, cry later. After the laughter, death, yes, comes the tears. Wu-Tang Clan. Tears. I never hurt them, she says. I never hurt them. Come on. Give me. I'm trying. It's 33% charge. That's 351. I gotta get some sleep, I think. I never hurt them. I'm sorry, what did she say? Was she speaking? Oh, I never hurt them, quote unquote. She told the MSNBC reporter, I never hurt them. The police have tried to say that I killed them or I had them killed. Really? The police didn't say that to us, guys. Did you hear that? Hey, yo, did y'all hear that? At any point, did the Real Reviewer, like, did we read that the cops said that? Guys? No, you heard me ranting that they were shitheads and they didn't, what happened to her, right? Like, how come there's nothing more? And then I had to scroll all the way down to this thing that calls publicity. This little paragraph. Really? So the cops think that all along. All along. They thought you and what? Mr. Chivers. See, they're not going to reveal that, guys, because Chivers is on the run. She ain't on the run. Right? She can't go away. And Mr. Chivers can. He's close then. How? Double murder. You murdered a child, motherfucker. This motherfucker ain't come out of hiding. Murdered a child, you bastard. With her dad. You punk ass. Trusted you. Donovan claimed in this special that Paul was killed by drug dealers who rented parking space. Do you want me to finish that sentence? Or do you want me to put my foot through my monitor? Which one do you want me to do? You want me to pick up my iMac 2009 monitor and dump it out my fucking window? I don't mind doing that, guys, because all I have to do is look up a little crime and write a little 2-3 notes about it, and then we go. So if you want me to take my computer and toss it out the window into this driveway over this, I will do that. I will do it. Thanks for the 15 likes. I'll do it because we have to do things that are right. This is a terrible lie. This is a terrible person. I'm going to take this. Donovan claimed that in his special that Paul was killed by drug dealers who rented parking spaces from the Tough Movers lot and whose vehicles he had recently towed. Really? Well, why not Chivers' blood, guys? Chivers is there. He's going to die, too. The mafioso ain't letting him live. Thanks for the 15 freaking likes, guys. Thank you. You're getting me amped up at 4 in the morning. How could y'all do this? You guys are getting the real review and not wanting to stop. Woo. Thank you, everybody in the chat, the likes. I love it. I love speaking about these crimes and finding out these things. It's unbelievable because I just don't think that anyone is going to really want to be interested in this. You know, I really don't. I've done a couple videos, guys, in the past, and I haven't had many success. I'm very surprised. Pleasantly surprised. And I'm surprised about these people, man, in these cases. Really am. Surprised how easy it is to see between the lines, you know? The police are trying to say, okay, I think that's about it there. The case has received coverage. Excuse me, from Fox, America's Most Wanted journalist Nancy Grace. Cut out the mafioso theory, guys, because Chivers would be dead too. He was there with them all. Where is he in this whole scenario? He's not even mentioned by Donovan. When she says I never hurt them, that's what I'm saying. That's what got me. Okay, guys, that's what it is. I never hurt them. She's speaking about Paul and just Sarah, not Chivers included. See, Chivers gets so lost in it. There's no blood mentioned at all. The cops never mentioned anything about Chivers and blood. So, guys, there you have it. There's a legacy here. In 2016, the Skiba and Chivers names were included on the list of missing persons as part of a Colorado Senate bill petitioning for a statewide Missing Persons Day, which was signed into law February 5th of that year. I just can't buy it with the Chivers thing because there's no, guys, there's not one mention of his blood in that truck. And that's a problem for me. You know, that's all. It's just a problem. If you're a cop and you're going through that truck and there's 3 people missing and one of them is with these victims and there's no blood, there's no trace of them, blood-wise, he's the killer. Bang. And there's your case. This is your Tony Shalhoub Monk moment from the Real Ram Reviewer. I wanted to give you guys, everything I have. I feel like I should give you everything left on planet Earth. So when it's time to leave it, I have it all left on the table for you. You know? That's it. I just want to put it all on the table. So if they say, wow, you know, wow, I didn't know he knew all that. Or, you know, wow, you know, holy shit. Yeah, I know, it's a holy shit moment. But when you do something like this all the time, you know, it's kind of regular, right? So, welcome to the channel. It's a good one. It's a good channel. Sure as hell is. All right, guys. I want to thank, by name, RedHood_Beyond. Thank you so much. Michael Schultz, 8814. Thank you. C3535. Thank you. Jay Choppa from Boston. Thank you very much. Tuning in from Boston. 2Story 1982. Thank you very much as always. Jocelyn Palmer. Thanks for stopping and saying hi. DA. Thank you as well. And all the 15 likes. And everybody that came in and didn't like or didn't chat, you just watched and spent time, thank you. I see you. I know you're there. I'm watching the in and outers. No, I've noticed you. I'm watching everything. I am. I love you for it. Thank you. I know what love is, like Forrest Gump. I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is. Yeah, he did. Very simple thing. He knows what it is. It's about doing for others, guys, taking care of other people. That's what Forrest Gump did best. So I'm going to thank all of you for taking care of the Real Viewer. Y'all have a